Hey everybody, Green Films Official here. Sorry if I look and sound like shit in this video. I've been suffering from a pretty bad cold this past week, but in a way, I think that's kind of fitting because we're talking about a Minecraft movie. Minecraft is a game that was very important to my childhood. I know, I'm so unique. I would probably put it in my top 5 games of all time, if not my number 1, honestly. I think it's a really special achievement. I really do. To me, it is the ultimate sandbox game. You can really do whatever the hell you want in it. People have done some really amazing things in Minecraft over the years, and it's brought so many people together in really meaningful ways. I genuinely think it's a massive modern cultural touchstone that has resisted more than a decade of reverence and parody and let's plays. I have really fun memories of just messing around, building stuff for fun, meeting an Enderman for the first time and being really terrified. I remember my first night in Minecraft Pocket Edition really well. I have fun memories of watching YouTubers like DanTDM listening to parody songs like Don't Mine at Night. I would watch like mod videos for a while and I would get really jealous because my main version of Minecraft as a kid was Pocket Edition and of course they were playing on Java. So I was thinking, oh, grr, how come they get mods and I don't? Watching YouTubers play through horror adventure maps and getting the wit scared out of me. The Orphanage, anyone?
Oh god, what is this? This says... Ah! Oh my god!
It's really funny what child me thought was scary. Younger me would be so horrified if you saw the stuff I watch now. I was like an avid Herobrine believer. And then I would make these like dirt traps to try and lure Herobrine in. I remember when PewDiePie started his Minecraft playthrough in like, what was it, 2018? And I was like really into that. I think that was like the only Minecraft Let's Play series, I guess, that I got really into post primary school. I have a friend who I met back in high school. And he built our high school's entire junior campus within Minecraft. And not only that, it was very accurate as well. And then his build got shown off during an assembly. And that's to this day one of my favorite high school memories ever. I just remember thinking, how cool is it that the guy who built this is my friend? How could you forget the gorgeous soundtrack from C418? I think it's genuinely one of the best soundtracks composed for anything ever. The Minecraft soundtrack in itself is a masterpiece. It just makes me feel things, man! But something doesn't become as popular as Minecraft without ultimately getting some kind of film adaptation. It's just the law. So now we've been gifted with whatever that is supposed to be. I'm exaggerating a bit. It's not like the worst thing ever. It's really not. But this movie did make me sad. It was kind of a downer viewing for me. Much like the Mario Brothers movie and the Five Nights at Freddy's movie before it, the Minecraft movie has spawned a bunch of memes, largely based on the fact that they got Jack Black to play Steve.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
And also because he says the names of various things from the game.
Flint and Steel.
The Nether.
Chicken jockey.
I have to review this film now, don't I? Things I do for this channel. I've been meaning to do a My Neighbor Totoro video. Why didn't I just make the My Neighbor Totoro video? So, Minecraft movie is about a group of people who find their way into the Minecraft realm. They have to team up with Steve in order to defeat some evil piglins who want to destroy the world or some shit. So right off the bat, this is a very, very deeply unserious film. A lot of people are just going into it simply for the memes, to see Jack Black be goofy and say all the Minecraft things. Except for maybe, like, little children, no one thinks this is a genuinely good movie. If you're gonna go see this movie, you're seeing it for the goofs. But to me, that's kind of the problem. See, here's my beef with this film. It has the visuals of Minecraft. It has the aesthetics of Minecraft. But it doesn't have the spirit of Minecraft. Nothing about what makes Minecraft a special piece of art is present in this film. Beyond a very basic surface aesthetic level, it feels like it has very little interest in actually being a Minecraft movie. This movie feels like it's being made by people who, they've played it a few times, you know, they've dabbled, they've maybe killed the Ender Dragon once, they know what things are, they know how redstone works, or what Ender Pearls are. You know, they kind of like their game. But, it doesn't feel like it's being made by people who love Minecraft. It doesn't feel like it's being made by people who realize how special and important it is. Minecraft isn't great because everything's made of blocks. Minecraft is great because you can create anything, do anything. There is an endless sense of wonder and magic to that game. I have a friend who I think said something like Minecraft is the most efficient entertainment purchase you can make, because you pay like once like $15, $20, and then you have hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of hours of entertainment and ways to be creative. I know I talked about it before, but goddamn, the soundtrack is just transcendent. So many of my favorite memories of Minecraft are just building a house while it's raining and this gorgeous, beautiful ambient score comes in. Much of what makes Minecraft so powerful is its quiet moments. I wish this film had a quiet moment. One of the things about Minecraft that's meant to be appealing is how massive the world is. Like, I'm pretty sure the world is meant to be infinite in Minecraft. And like, it's just like, wow, so much stuff I could explore, so much stuff to find. And in this film, the amount of terrain that gets explored is so minimal. You could genuinely draw the path our heroes go down throughout this film in a circle. Oh, they start here. Oh, then they're gonna go to the Woodland Mansion and then they're gonna come back around to where they were. This movie is just a shitpost that is all it's interested in being. Look, I'm not made of stone. There are some things in here that made me exhale out of my nose and smile. But if I'm being 100% honest, I just found most of the humor here to be obnoxious and annoying. Or just kind of weird and unfitting. Like, why is this in a Minecraft movie? There's a scene early on where the main kid character, it's his first day at school, and he's talking to the vice principal. And like, the first thing she tells him is like, oh, I divorced my husband recently. Oh, it was 20 years of loveless marriage. Like, what? And then he goes to class and his teacher's like, oh, I hate my life. I'm so miserable. I want to die. Anyways, today we're doing a still life. Like, what the... When they first go to the Minecraft world, Jason Momoa tries to talk to a sheep. Because ain't that quirky. Actually, when they first enter the Minecraft world, they go flying in through the portal and they crash on the ground. And one of the characters is like, oh, my butt. My butt. It's just real... like, bottom of the barrel, like, lowest common denominator. There's a scene where Steve is fighting monsters, and they play, like, some popular TikTok song. Minecraft, the game, part of what makes it work, part of why it's endured for so long, is that it's timeless. It can be understood and appreciated at any point in time. TikTok trends are just that, trends. They are popular for a time, and then they wither and die, and people stop caring. It's like, oh, hey, this is the song from TikTok now. But in the future, it's going to be horribly dated. Jack Black, I mean, he's Jack Black. I like Jack Black. He's a cool guy and an entertaining actor, but And he says all the funny Minecraft things. See, Minecraft Steve isn't really a character. He's a blank avatar for you to control and experience the world of Minecraft through. So they just say, oh, I don't know, just get a popular, marketable actor like Jack Black, just throw him in a blue shirt and just let him be quirky. He has all the worst lines of dialogue. The shit that they make him say is... You know when Morbius came out and everyone was saying, it's Morbin time, as a joke? Like, but it was like a joke to make fun of how bad the movie was, but it wasn't like an actual quote in the movie. Jack Black in this movie says something towards the end that is basically the Minecraft version of, it's Morbin time. And if you just heard it somewhere, you'd think it was a joke, but no, it's an actual line in the film. I shit you not, he says, first we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. That is a real line in the film. He says that. I wish I was joking. There's a subplot where the vice principal who divorced her husband meets a villager who crossed over into the real world, and it's implied they... One of the piglins in this film is called General Chungus. And at one point he's like, oh, I'm here to unalive you guys. This movie is more reverent to memes than it is to Minecraft. The green screen in this film is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. You do not believe for a second that anyone is actually there. And you know, it's really messed up because the CGI is honestly not horrible. There are shots where I think it actually kind of looks alright until Jack Black or someone walks into frame and I think, oh no, it ruined it. It just makes you think this would be so much more appealing if it was an animated film. Look at this shot. Look at it. This movie cost $150 million. Of course, this is a movie about stopping some evil villains who want to blow up the world with a laser beam into the sky. Because of course it is. You know, and at the end, there's a big celebratory dance party. You know, since one of the main appealing factors of Minecraft is the craft bit, they try to implement that slightly, like, oh, you know, it's a film that's all about, you know, how good creativity is, and Steve is constantly complimenting the main kid on his creativity, and it's a good message. It's an important message. It's kind of one of the main reasons I love Minecraft. But when it's coming from a script that's this uncreative, it not only feels superficial and hollow, but downright disingenuous. Did I mention that this movie was written by 5 people, by the way? I mentioned before that one of my favorite things about the game was its ambience and its quiet moments, like, you know, building houses in the rain as you listen to relaxing music. You know, I don't get any of that shit in the film. It's always loud and fast, and it's always at a breakneck pace, because we gotta go through the motions of the story, but we also gotta include every little thing from the games, you know, crafting table, iron golems, redstone, diamond, villagers, ender pearls, woodland mansion, elytra, you know, because we gotta include as many Easter eggs and things from the game as possible. I swear to God, half of this movie is just Jack Black explaining shit from Minecraft so people in the audience can go, oh hey, it's the thing from the game! Oh, ender pearl, it teleports you anywhere you throw it. Half of the shit from the game in this movie doesn't even have a bearing on anything. It's just there so they can say, oh look, we put the thing from the game in there. If I will give the film anything in this regard, I think there are like cameos from Minecraft YouTubers and even people who worked on the game. And I have to say, I think the cameos are actually really well handled, because they don't interrupt the film to tell you, oh hey look, it's Dan TDM. You just let them happen. They just like background characters. I honestly think that's pretty cool. There was also a little nod at Technoblade, which I honestly thought was pretty sweet. I mean, I never watched Technoblade, but my friend Callum was a big fan, and I know lots of other people were big fans, and I know how his death impacted the community. So I think it was just sweet of them to do that. And yeah, I think the main thing that gets me about the Minecraft movie is that, like, a lot of people are going into it the pretense that, you know, it's funny bad, but I didn't get that experience because, yeah, it's wacky and it's silly and it's goofy, But it's all so soulless. It's all so manufactured and factory produced. It's not interested in being a Minecraft movie, it's just interested in wearing the skin of a Minecraft movie. It just wants to be pointless slop because, you know, it's a Minecraft movie. It's like it's gonna make a shit zillion dollars just based on that front alone. We don't need to put any effort in. And its script feels so copy-paste. I have seen so many films that are exactly like this. Nothing about it captured the feeling of the game. Nothing about it made me nostalgic. I've been playing Minecraft since I was like 6. And this movie made me feel nothing. I wasn't reminded of any warm, fuzzy memories. I didn't feel compelled to go back and play the game. I just felt like I was watching a factory slop product that was made by people who don't care. I suppose that doesn't feel entirely fair to say, because I do think the CGI is kind of impressive. Like, I think the Minecraft world itself, if you ignore the green screen, the Minecraft world itself is actually like quite cool looking, but just at a core level, on like a story level, it feels like it's made by people who have very little reverence for the game outside of its basic core aesthetics and gameplay mechanics. You know, who actually cares about why Minecraft is a special cultural touchstone that's endured and loved and been loved for so long? Like, all we need to do is just make it look like the game, have a few sound effects from the game, you know, have a few references in that to the game, and that's it. That's all we need to do to be a Minecraft movie, and then we'll just put a bunch of quirky comedy in it and just shit it out, and people eat it right up, and it'll be a really popular meme. And you could say, oh, well, why are you so pressed about this? It's a dumb, silly movie made for babies anyway. Like, you take things too seriously. And you know what? I'll give you that. I probably do take things too seriously. But, newsflash, guess what? Film is important to me. I want to make something clear. I'm not making this video because I want to take away from any potential joy someone might have from this film, even on an ironic level. Like, if you want to go see this movie with friends for the memes and, you know, have a good time at the cinema, then go have fun. I want you to. But I don't know, is it not a little depressing that $150 million went into a movie that seems more interested in, like, memes than it is in the cultural touchstone that allowed it to exist in the first place? I don't want to give the impression that I think lesser of people if they go to see this movie just to have fun with a goofy, silly movie and enjoy it ironically. I'm simply making this video just to share my personal experience with the film, and my experience with the film is that it made me sad. And also, look here, I don't need every film to be like this great, serious art film that explores the deep recesses of the human condition. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's pretty cool when movies do that. But I also think it's perfectly fine for a movie to be wacky and silly. Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire from last year is a very silly movie, but I really like that film. And I think the difference there is that it feels like it's made by people who really understand and love Godzilla and Kong. It is effectively a modern-day version of a Showa-era Godzilla film, and a lot of those movies were really wacky and silly. You can tell the people behind it are genuine Godzilla and Kong fans, whereas the Minecraft movie, it just doesn't feel like it cares. It's wacky humor is a shallow veneer for its cold, cynical core. This movie was made to make money. Simple as that. They didn't need to try, because it's Minecraft. It's gonna make a squillion 6 anyway. And yeah, we'll have plenty of memes to laugh at. Oh, when I was a child, I yearned for the mines, and oh, Jack Black being all silly, but it'll have no cultural impact. It is a fad that we will all eventually move on from and never return to, because it gives us no reason to return to it. From this new wave of video game adaptations, namely the Super Mario Bros. Movie, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and now this new Minecraft movie, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is genuinely the best one. And I'm not going to try and tell you it's a good movie. It's a poorly written mess that doesn't make any sense and isn't scary. but out of the three, I feel it's the only one that captures the spirit of its respective video game. Now granted, I do have a predilection towards the horror genre, but here's the thing, Five Nights at Freddy's as a franchise, it is very story driven, and a huge part of it is like uncovering secrets and mysteries, and that's what the movie did! Granted, it didn't do it very well. I don't think it's a great Five Nights at Freddy's movie, but you know what? At least it was a Five Nights at Freddy's movie! Something like the Super Mario Brothers movie, yeah, it looks great. It has the visuals, it has the aesthetics of the Mario games, it's got Toads and Yoshi and Princess Peach in it. They clearly have like a basic understanding of what Mario is, but it doesn't understand what makes Mario great. None of what I like about the Mario games is present in that movie beyond a basic aesthetic level. And don't get me wrong, I love the aesthetics of Mario, but you need to give me more than that. If it wasn't a Mario movie, there would be very little to get attached to, and I can't imagine it doing anything for anyone who isn't already a Mario fan. And I feel that a Minecraft movie is just the Super Mario Brothers movie all over again, except worse. It has the visual style and aesthetics of Minecraft, and they clearly have a surface level understanding of the mechanics, but it doesn't have any heart, it doesn't have any soul. So it just forces in a bunch of quirky humor to try and distract you from that fact, and ultimately, that's why a Minecraft movie made me kinda sad, TBH. It's not one of the worst movies ever made, but I kinda wish it was, cause at least then it probably could have been fascinating. The Mario movie from the 90s is pretty horrible, but you gotta admit, it's a pretty goddamn interesting movie. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Your support really helps out. I also do written stuff over on Letterboxd, Backlogs, Serialized, and Goodreads, and photography and stuff over on my Instagram. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, link for all of those is in the description below. And yeah, that's about all I have to say. Love you all, go build something amazing in Minecraft or something, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!